What's up guys, it's been a minute since I last made a video. Recently I've been learning about a really cool concept called pretotyping, which is basically kind of like an abbreviation for pretend prototyping. So in other words, it's kind of like the easiest and fastest way to validate whether or not you should pursue your business idea. There are 6 kinds of pretotypes that you should know about, and I'm going to go into slight detail about each of them. The concept of pretotyping came from a guy named Alberto Saviola, so it wasn't something that was invented by myself or anybody else. So all the credit goes to his book Pretotype It. So if you want to know more about that, the link to the book will be in the description below. The first version is called the Mechanical Turk, which is basically when you manually act out what's supposed to be automated or done by ML. So a good example of this is if I were to make a matching app, what I would do is I would fill in a typeform questionnaire, and then I would have my friends answer the typeform questionnaire. Then once they gave me the answers in this typeform questionnaire, I would manually curate a set of matches for them in whatever particular category I'm making a matching app for, whether it's, matching you to your best wine, matching you to your best teas, or matching you to the best, entertainment activities for the day. The second version is called the Pinocchio, which is basically kind of like a fake non-usable version of like what you envision to build. So for example, if you got an idea for like a circular cell phone, what you can do is you can actually take some cardboard and cut it around in a circle, so it's almost like shaped like the phone that you envision to make, and then you can carry it around in your pocket and then just like go around and ask your friends all day what they think of this new circular cell phone per se. Third version is basically called your classic MVP, which is basically when you're building the most stripped down version of your product to its bare minimum functionality. So I guess a good example of this is like back when Product Hunt first started, they used just an email list to like send out products to interested people once a week, just cool things that people were working on, and that turned into the Product Hunt that exists today. The fourth version is called the Provincial, which is when you build something and then you test it on a smaller audience in order to see its efficacy with a bigger audience. So an example would be like if you have an idea for a student cleaning service, right? What you do is you test it with the fraternity houses closest to you rather than try to expand too quickly, too fast, right? The fifth version is called the fake door, which is basically kind of like said on its title, like it's like a fake invitation to come sign up for a product that doesn't exist yet. So this is kind of like your classic landing page type of validation method, where you just make a one-page website and then see how many people will sign up via email, or even like take the next step and put in their credit card details. Generally, the best way to validate your business idea using this method is, can you get 100 paying customers at the price that you set? The sixth version is called the pretend to own, which is if you have an idea for a product, go ahead and try out your competitors' products in order to find out where are ways you can improve on your competitors. So for example, if you have an idea for a brand new camera, go to Best Buy and go buy a camera and then use it for a while to see like what areas you can improve on top of that camera before going ahead and making your own. I know cameras are outdated and most people use their iPhone X or XS or whatever that's called, but you guys get the point. Lastly, there is something called the Relabel, which is you take your competitor's product, you jack off the label, and you put on your own label just to see what the reception of it is going to be. So I guess it, for example, is if you take a Sunny D brand and you rip off the Sunny D and then you instead tape on it, a curated own brand label saying that it's like 100% organic and it's made out of like juice pulp and all of that stuff, and then you go around and just show it off to your friends and stuff like that, then that's one way of seeing how effective a relabel can be. In a little bit, you're going to get to see me try to create some pretotypes of my own, so stay tuned and check out to see how my experiments turn out.